Okay, well, stick me in an odd place there. Hi, hi, I'm back. I had enough time to walk the dogs, sweat for 5 or 10 minutes, and do a little makeup refresh because, yeah, the makeup's bad today. So this one-handed stuff is for the birds. It is really for the birds. I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind before this hand heals. Um, But anyways, I want to talk Mickey Stines. With that, real quick, I have to share something. I have to share. Um, y'all know me and my puppies, me and my babies. We're gonna switch over here real quick. This is Lola. I made menudo Saturday night for Sunday morning, and little baby loves menudo. We found out she's got menudo all over her face. So that's my girl. This dog will eat anything. Lola eats anything I put in front of her. So I want to go over Mickey Stines. Shawn Mickey Stines. He's a former Letcher County Sheriff accused the murder of Judge Kevin Mullins. Before becoming a sheriff in 2018, Stines served as a bailiff for the Letcher County Court. He was reelected in 2022. The shooting actually occurred on September 19th, 2024. Stines is accused of fatally shooting Judge Kevin Mullins in the judge's chamber. And we'll watch that surveillance video of the incident. And there's a couple of when he surrenders to the authority. I have videos of him surrendering and his actual arrest. And then when they get into the thing, I don't think we'll watch the whole one of him being booked in jail, but then we'll get to his hearing. So I wanted to go over all that first because on this channel, I've not covered anything Mickey Stines. I think Katya may have covered something little over it before I took over the channel. So that might be in the history. Honestly, I didn't look. I'm not going to lie. I didn't look. So Stines' attorney are pursuing an insanity or extreme emotional disturbance defense, arguing that the shooting was not planned and it occurred in the heat of a passion. They also asked for dismissal of the indictment, citing improper grand jury proceedings. So it's a mess. So anyways, we're going to review that. We're going to start off here. Good morning, Ava. How are you? Or good evening. Look, I'm saying morning. See, it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon for me, and I'm saying good morning. So we're going to start off with this. This is a longer video from what we had originally seen was snippets, or the one I had originally seen was snippets. This one's a little bit longer. It's got from actual afterwards when they come in and find the judge on the ground. So with that, I'm going to hit play on this one and let this start rolling. It says the footage starts around 2:26 and shows two identified people. Stines walks in around 2:39 with another man. They're just kind of hanging out here. The others exit, leaving Stines and Mullen alone. There is no sound to this video. I don't think there's any sound. So at 2:42, Stines stood up and opened the door to the hallway, closed it again, returned to his seat. And the judge is sitting there smoking a cigarette in his chambers, if anybody can't see that. At 2:45, Stines stood up again, walked around. I find it fascinating the judge is smoking in his chambers. I find that completely fascinating. Being that it's a government building, I wouldn't have thought it would be allowed. So drinking his coffee, casual, then walked back to the door he opened minutes earlier, opened and closed it again before he sat back down. And see, I know y'all can't see, but up here in this far corner, when I hit play again, there's somebody across the hall. I seen a little lady's head across the hall. Hey, Hannah, how are you, love? We're going over Mickey Stein or Shawn Stines stuff before we get to his hearing today, love. There is no audio with this video, but it is a rather longer video than what I had seen before. He sits down. He gets really comfy here, leaning back. Judge still smoking away. I don't know. They're talking. He's shaking his head. They're having an intense conversation. This conversation goes on. Mr. Stein leans forward on the desk. So this, like I said, this is a little bit of a longer video. And then we'll go over here. He's texting on his phone. Around 2:48, he picked up a cell phone and attempted to make a call. He's trying to FaceTime somebody, and I know y'all can't see, but he's FaceTiming somebody, and whoever it is, they pick up because you see his phone, the background of his phone change from one scene to the other when somebody picks up on a FaceTime call. If you pay real close attention, I can't zoom in because when I zoom, it'll block what you're seeing. But you see, he's making a FaceTime call. He puts it to his ear. He's looking at it again. And then you see how the screen changed. Somebody picked up, and there's a woman there. You can't make out who it is, but there is a woman there on his phone. Judge is getting him another cigarette. We're going to smoke again because this is stressful. Whatever is going on, the conversation this man is having, I have no clue. And he hung up with him. Okay. Sets his phone on the side of the desk. They're having a conversation. He sits back again. This goes on for a couple more minutes. Okay. He's back on his phone. He's back on his phone, looking at things. He's looking at some, okay, look, he's looking at some, there's a picture of a girl on his phone. I can't quite make it out, but I can tell you there is a picture. Let me see if I can zoom anything on it. See, it's a girl. I can't make out exactly who it is, but you can tell it's a girl. He pointed towards Mullins, who reached into his pocket and handed over a cell phone. Okay. The judge gave him his cell phone. And why the judge has no lock on his cell phone is beyond me. He's looking through the judge's phone and comparing something in his phone to the judge's phone. He typed a phone number in and is calling it from the judge's phone. Hey, Katya. Yes, it's Hannah. He's having a conversation. He's speaking to, obviously, somebody that is answered on the other end of that line. Like I said, we don't have sound of this. So then he throws the phone back. Stein stood up and reaches for his handgun as he walks around the desk towards Mullins. The judge is like putting his hand in the air, like, what is going on? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait. Oh, he told him to sit back down. And Mullins talked to Stines for a few minutes as he stood by the door with a gun at his side. Hey, TCN. whatever the judge is telling me, saying, don't do it, don't do it. And then Stines then shoots his weapon at the judge as Mullins tries to take cover under his desk. Hey, Vamos. How are you, love? So we don't see what happens, but he goes out. There he walks out the door, walks across the hall, comes back, walks around. Walking around. And I do believe he goes over and shoots again. I mean, and that's just my interpretation of it. And this man is still walking around like nothing's going on. I don't get it. Stines turned himself in to the police around 3 p.m. Okay, so this is 8 minutes and 48 seconds, and it takes 15 seconds for another person to walk in. He comes through another doorway, sees the judge laying there, and runs across. I love you, Denise. Just because I seen your comment, I'm not going to, I saw it. Love you, Denise. Enjoy from your TV. I'm better on a big screen, right? And all this, I mean, you know, seconds are passing by and he's in there. Nobody, where is anybody coming to help? They just left him laying there. Nobody bothered to try and perform CPR. Let's get people in here. Let's try to say, was he too far gone? I have questions. Y'all know me and my questions. I'm a nosy woman. I mean, watching this more than likely officer walking around on the phone, he's probably, you're watching from a 60-inch too. See, I told y'all I'm better on the big screen. My only assumption watching this, as I watched it earlier before I decided to go ahead and cover all this, was obviously he is gone. You know, because they were standing around like that. So this is him being arrested. Okay, this is him being arrested. We're going to switch over to this. Obviously, it was Florida versus Bass deliberations when this was going on. It says it was 5 months ago that this was. Oh God, y'all! See what happens when I'm turning now. See what happens when I push buttons. See what happens. Let me get back down here to where I want to be. Here we go. Right here. Okay, and so this is body cam of when he was arrested. So we're going to screen through that.
So we can take a look at that. You see him there. Eventually, you see him. He's already handcuffed. They eventually put him inside the police cruiser. Now, we're also going to play a little clip from you of him being inside that police cruiser. You can't see him, but you definitely can hear him. And it sounds as if he just keeps repeating himself. He's getting a little bit agitated. He's talking about how hot he is. Treat me fairly, guys. Let's go ahead and play that for our viewers.
Now, come on. Y'all gonna leave me in here and let me die? No, I can't get up in there. Come on now. Come on. I can't. Yeah, man, I can't get in. These cuffs are way too tight. Come on now, guys. Come on now. Keep going. I know it's tight. Keep quiet. You ain't pick your leg up, my brother. Y'all got carbon monoxide in here. Come on now. Come on. I can't sit like this. Slide sideways. I can't. Come on now. Be fair to me.
We're being good to you, brother.
You stick your leg up in there. Come on now, guys. Please don't do this to me.
So this is the voice of him coming from the car. He's actually, I think he's in the car at this time and is recording his interaction with himself in the vehicle.
Please don't do this to me. Please. You want to scoot on over a little bit to the left? Come on now. Try to scoot on over a little bit more. That way we don't hit you. Can you go?
Oh, he is speaking to someone. I'm sorry.
Put your knee in there, my friend. Hey, Jason. Hey, Bates. Hey, Bates. Can we loosen this up a little or give the window down? I'm sorry? Can we loosen this up a little? Be fair to me, man. I got some air. I'll crack the window for you, but I can turn the air on back here. Okay? Yeah. Be fair to me now. I promise, dude. Yeah, I promise. God, please. I promise. I'll tell you. It's hot back here, man. I can't breathe.
And Judge Ashley, then he had a...
Well, you know, don't put yourself in that situation. So we're going to go over here. This is body cam of his arrest. This is in the station. We're going to watch some of it. It is 2 hours long, so we're not going to watch it all. And the ambulances arrived on scene. They got their crime scene tape out. Ooh, that's loud.
Yeehaw.
Yeehaw. Excuse me, did that guy just say yeehaw as he walked away? Oh my Lord, what a bad comment.
Jason and them's gonna double check. You got your body camera on?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I believe you, Mickey.
okay. We're gonna have to remove him from the hallway. And I wanted to wait till you got back till you had your body camera running because we can't leave him here. We got people inside this room. We're gonna finish the sweep and we need to move him somewhere.
Okay.
For temporary right now till Ira gets here.
Okay.
And then we're obviously gonna transport him somewhere else. So,
Okay. Did Ira want me to go ahead and talk?
Yes, yes. If we have a spot, let me see if we can find it.
Yeah, let's see if these people can move anywhere to another room.
Well, that's what there used to be a room back here. Who? I still.
You okay? Okay. Why are you going to transport me in a vehicle for? Probably not to put you in Letcher County Jail. I mean, why? Just probably because I don't know though. I don't know if that's happening. I don't mind to be down there. You don't mind to be down there? They'll put me in a well, I mean, we'll talk about that. You know, I have to talk to see what the logistics is down there. I gotta get put in a vehicle and go outside. Well, yeah, I understand why you're worried, but at the same time, you know how it is with something like this. We're going to be worried about you in the jail down here with local people. You know? Right now, I'm alive and well, no weapons on me. Okay. So if I leave this building, I won't draw another breath.
Read him Miranda before you go any further.
Those are very odd statements, guys. Now I see why they are saying the bizarre behavior. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm going to get in there.
They're all lying.
Okay, well, Mickey, you know Miranda. I'm going to read it to you here real fast. What's Miranda? The Miranda warning. What is that? For your rights before you talk to me.
What
I'll
is that?
It to you,
Yo, is he really? I'm going to move this up here. Is he really asking what is that? He knows what a Miranda. And now now it's making sense why the stuff I was reading said they were trying to use mental capacity for all of this. Okay, now I'm seeing it.
Questions you can ask me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to attorney and to have an attorney present during questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be appointed to you before any question. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights as I have read them to you? You do? Okay. I mean, I'll read it again if you want me to. Do you want me to read it again or? Hey, Mickey, do you want me to read it again or do you understand it? Do you understand them? Or do you want me to read it again? I don't care.
It's up to you.
Well, see, we got this in the room. We got those.
Okay, so I just read those to you, okay? So do you understand these rights? Do you understand the rights?
What are you saying?
Do you understand the
I
rights?
can't hear you.
Okay, I'll speak up louder. Listen to me, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney and to have one present during any questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one may be appointed to you before any question. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand these rights? Okay. Keeping these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? You had told me earlier you was ready to talk about it.
If we go down to the jail and cameras and stuff at the jail, I don't
We
want to
can't
go out
take you
and
into Letcher County
I
Jail.
don't want to go out and get in the vehicle, guys. I won't-
Well, we'll
Well,
try.
at some point you have to do that.
We'll figure something out.
I understand it. How about a room right here for right now?
Yeah, we're just doing a room right
Body
here.
cam.
My body cam's.
No,
Nikki, you know me. I would never do anything to you. Or her. Is that what
You
you're
want
worried?
multiple officer escort, because at some point you're leaving this building.
Is that what you're worried about?
I want as many officers as you can get to take me somewhere.
Hang on.
Well, we can
Downstairs to the jail here.
we can make that. We can,
Downstairs to the jail here.
That's not your request. You can't make that request.
I was just fixing to say he's making awfully bold statements of request here. Yeah, and I'm Cindy reading your comment. I'm thinking, and this, like I said, we are welcome for opinions. I'm so open for opinions, just not disrespectful. I'm wondering if he had a psychotic break, because he's really you do. Cindy, oh bless you, love. Because he's making strange requests. Is he losing it that much that he doesn't realize he's now in the position he's in? I keep thinking his ears must be ringing from those gunshots right then. There's so much more going on. I would love to unpack it, but I can't unpack it. I need to know more. Hey, Lois, welcome back, love.
Because we're the sheriff of Letcher County, we would put you at risk by taking you down there.
They will put me in a single cell. I've seen it done with officials in the past before that's committed crimes. I can be in protective custody down there in a single cell out front.
You feel safe in the Letcher County Jail.
if you feel safe in Letcher County Jail, I mean, we can talk to everybody. about
That's
this.
fine. We're trying to keep your best
We was just worried about
feel
you.
safe in population, but they would keep me in
Single.
single. I'll stay in single
Right.
cell.
Well, you know,
Ever.
if you feel safe there, then we'll try to make that happen. Okay.
Let me run that by your supervisor. And
Okay.
if that's, we're trying to protect your interest by not taking you down there.
Yeah.
But if that's something you're comfortable with, then we can look into it, okay? Let's see.
Why is he wanting to go to the Letcher County Jail, which he would be known in there? Why? There's so much here.
I just hate to get in a vehicle with, where are you going to take me to then? And who's going to take me?
I would take you.
We don't know that yet, but you have to leave this courthouse.
Mickey, I would take you. You know me. We've known each other our whole lives. You know I'm not going to do anything for you.
No.
If it comes to that and they want you to be transported, if they don't, for some reason, somebody says you can't go down there, then I will take you. You know, you have known me my whole life. Okay.
Yeah, but stop and think about that, GSD, a fellow officer. But also on the flip side of this, all these officers know that he just took out the judge. How are these officers handling that and keeping their emotions in check, knowing that one of their official judges is now deceased? I'm wow.
Did they clear a room out back there?
Said there was one back there.
Yeah. What's going on? What happened?
I think that's part of today's hearing information. I have not watched the hearing. I save it for y'all.
What's been going on?
Are you good with that second suite?
Yeah.
Tell them whoever was asking me. They were really-
Thank you.
Just chill.
Thanks, sir.
Yeah. Good.
Been a long time since we boxed and stuff.
Long time.
As a kid, man, you whoop our ass.
No, he was always a house cat, though.
That's the good old days. I told her bigger than you, I wonder, but you beat the shit out of me.
I know.
You used to lift all those big weights. I remember.
420 was when I
I
was
remember.
18 in high school.
I remember you was a monster.
Sorry,
I never did get big like that, though. I never packed on the muscle.
If I caused you guys any embarrassment in the paper about that fatal accident,
Which fatal?
the one that Alan was working,
I don't know what you're talking about. Who Alan Bormus was working at? I didn't hear anything about it. Yeah, I didn't even know. Where was it at, Mickey?
right now.
No, you're good. No, you can stay. You can go. Whatever you want to do. It don't matter. Yeah, I'm here with him. So. Yeah, I didn't hear about no fatal.
Ain't it green usually when it's recording?
Heck, I don't know. Maybe. No, it's recorded.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I'll ask. I don't wear mine often. We don't have to.
Okay, we'll get claims. There can't be more than two people with you per Supreme Court issues when they talk to you, but we can have multiple people move. and he's got his body camera. If you want to talk to him, not more than 2 people can talk to him. Okay? That's a Supreme Court ruling. It's coercion, it's duress if we do that. Okay? But we'll have multiple.
That's interesting. Supreme Court ruling. They can't have more than 2 people in the room with him to talk to. I did not know that. I had no clue about that. That's interesting to know.
Give permission more than 2 to talk to me.
No,
Okay. I mean, if more than 2.
If you want to talk, it would violate the rules of the interviewing procedure is what it would do. But we'll have the whole crew.
If I sign a waiver and there's 10 there,
No, but we'll have a multiple body cams. We'll have a body cam. on.
his body cam, it ain't even on right now.
Yeah, it is. What that red light is.
So,
He hasn't put his in stealth mode. He done that on purpose. You can see it's recording. Stealth mode doesn't light up the red light. So the lead case officer is going to be Clayton Sanford. You've met Clayton, right?
Older guy. you know him.
So he's the guy
And the polo out there.
Clayton.
And plus, Mickey, like I said, we've known each other. Nothing. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Okay.
I think that's why they used the term duress, Lois, was it would make him be he used the term duress. So I think that's where he was going with that. It was like bullying or ganging up. I think that's correct.
We'll make we'll make sure you're okay.
Safety, and we're gonna make sure that you're safe right now.
Yeah. You got up in my face there a while ago. I don't feel safe.
You know what? Let me look
And
into
I've
it.
worked with you all for years, man.
I know.
For years, I
Listen,
don't feel
listen,
safe.
listen to me. Listen to me. When you were pulling away from me, you may not have.
I've always been patted down, and no,
It's out.
I don't feel safe. I sure don't feel safe. Everybody should have their body cam on by policy, right?
Well,
Not on these
detective-
situations. No.
Detective, I jumped out and didn't have mine. I was actually home cutting grass.
This is a crime scene now. We don't have to wear them, but I am wearing mine.
Making everybody else that was originally here get out and knew I didn't have nothing though.
Yeah.
I ain't got nothing, guys.
I believe you. Mickey, you know I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Okay, you're
Neither
okay.
one of us.
Yeah.
Always been good, man. We've worked good together.
Okay, I'll be there. I got the letter. I'll be there. He's in there. Get some photos.
You need a drink?
Please.
Okay, y'all. So here we go. Just because y'all know here we go. We always like to have facts. And y'all know me, I can copy and paste them facts. I can copy and paste the facts. So Supreme Court hasn't explicitly set a limit on the number of people allowed in interrogation room at time. The ruling emphasizes the importance of ensuring that a suspect's statements are voluntary and not the result of coercion. Also says that the presence of multiple interrogators, especially when used in a tag team fashion to wear down a suspect, can be considered a coercive tactic and could lead to court suppressing any statements made. So, yes, and I am totally in agreement with Cindy. Paranoia is a key factor with this type of break. Irrational thoughts and actions. I had a nervous breakdown in 2001, and I was totally out of my mind. Total irrational. I can see it. I understand that. So I do recognize some of those signs, and I do feel as if maybe that's what's happening. So thank you, Cindy. You know me. I always got to provide facts. I got to back up what I'm saying. I don't like putting out speculations or guessing. I mean, us having discussions and stuff is one thing, but I don't want to be misleading or anything. So, you know me. I got Uncle Google's my friend.
If you want to stand up for a man, you can. Yeah, just stand up. We're right here. Well,
You just had to see it sometime.
I don't have a key.
Cake?
I couldn't tell you the last time I used my cuffs, so.
Would that feel better on you if we put 2 sets of cuffs and stretch them out? Yeah, it would. I ain't got nothing on me now.
We'll get another set and stretch them out there.
That's all right. I don't need it. Tell him I don't need it.
I let them bring it
Hey,
in.
Brandon, I don't need it.
That's all right. If he comes in with, if you don't want it, you don't want it. That's all right. So, no big deal.
I don't need it.
We'll get in here and we'll talk real fast, and then we'll figure out where we're going to put you. And we'll see if they say you can stay here in Letcher County.
We can go ahead and go. We'll go to outside now, to another place.
What?
We're going. Huh? We're going to
Go where?
in one of these rooms, and we're going to talk real fast.
Oh, yeah, not in one of these right here.
I don't know. I think they cleared one out. So
You really feel safe doing that?
why? I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Okay? I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. So don't worry about that. I'll stick with you until you go to your cell. Okay? You'll be all right. I promise you.
I know better, man.
What? Nicky, you know, we just talked about we've known each other forever. I ain't gonna let nobody hurt you.
Gonna take me to a room here where an active crime scene's at.
Oh, this is a big courthouse. I mean,
Yeah.
but you didn't want to go outside a while ago. Okay, Mickey, this is Clayton. He's actually going to be the lead investigator on the case. You probably met Clayton.
Yeah, I know Mickey a little bit, not too well. I'm perfect.
Yeah, show us where you go. Come on, stand up. We'll walk back here.
Now, come on, guys.
No,
No, come on.
come on, Mickey. Nothing.
No, now.
There's 2 body cams running, Mickey. It's all recorded and there's a digital recorder running. That will be, look, show you that it's running. Look.
Come on now, guys.
No, look,
Come on
Mickey,
now.
we've known each other a long time. Look, it is recording. That one's recording. Clayton has a backup recorder running.
Oh, now, come on, guys. What?
Oh, yeah, let's slow down.
We can't talk in the hallway of the courthouse.
Yeah, there's
You know
people
that.
here.
We don't want to.
I mean, there's people in that room, there's people in that room.
Yeah.
We can't do that.
So what's the problem? I mean,
I'll get another one. I'll put one on Mickey. Let me, okay?
do you,
But I can't be in the room.
Guys, come on. Now.
Mickey,
Come on.
Is
listen.
there somebody that you trust other than us that you would prefer to be with us?
Mickey, we've known each other our whole lives. I'm not going to let anything happen to you. I have no
Come
reason.
on now, guys.
Mickey,
Get me to the jail safely, fair.
You have to be moved at some point.
Let me-
You
I know.
got 2 body cams
Get
running.
me to the
We're
jail
not going to do
safe,
anything.
fair. And would you have a trial?
Would you talk to us in the jail down there? Do you feel safe down there because there's cameras everywhere?
Are you going to move me after the interview?
They ain't decided.
I mean, I'm not trying to dictate how it goes, guys. I know how this works. But now,
Yeah.
I'm not going to feel safe in a room here, but
We're not gonna hurt you, Mickey.
Listen,
Why would
just like Anthony, I've known you for 20 years, but we're not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
That's why we have 2 body cams and a digital recorder running, bub. I promise you.
I ain't got nothing.
I know that, but that ain't what we're worried about, though. We just can't talk in the hall at the courthouse. Plus, there's people looking. We need to go somewhere out of here.
Pull my pockets inside out.
Is that
Well, we
anything?
paid you down.
No, pull my pockets inside out. Now, guys, y'all don't do me this way.
What do you think? We're gonna do contraband? Okay, here.
Well, yeah, we'll pull them out.
I'm sorry, we're not gonna do anything. That's the least of our worries. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Do
Mickey,
nothing.
if we went down to the jail where there's cameras, if we all, us three walked down there and we was in cameras there, would you talk to us then? I mean,
What is it you want? Explain it.
so if we go down to the jail, I got my camera on, Clayton's got his camera on. We walk down to the jail where there's cameras going all the time. Will you talk to us there? Will you feel safe there?
No, I'm not gonna feel safe.
Well, will you feel safer there than going back here?
Well, what do you think we're gonna do to you, Mickey? We just wanna talk to you.
Or would you like to talk at? You said you just want to talk a while ago.
Yeah, y'all. See, I was gonna skip through this, but I'm really interested right now. I can't. I don't realize. I don't realize. I didn't realize how psychotic. I hate to use that word, but like a psychosis or something that this gentleman's going through. I just he seems truly scared, and the officers are obviously having a hard time. I mean, they're trying to be there for their fellow officer in whatever is going on, but this is really hard, guys.
Or would you like to talk at?
I ain't got nothing on me.
I mean, would you talk right here? Would you talk right here where we are?
Just pull up some chairs right
Just tell us.
Take that holster off of me. Take that holster off of me.
Okay.
I ain't got
No,
nothing.
I got. There's two things. Would you talk right here? If we pulled up some chairs, we'll just talk low. We're just trying to let everybody hear stuff and see everything.
I don't care if everybody hears. I just don't feel safe.
Okay. Well, here you should feel safe. There's cameras here. There's people everywhere. People in there. So if we pull up some chairs right here, would you talk to us right here?
And
I don't have a problem with that.
transport stuff.
Well, that's transport is another issue. We'll make sure you're safe on that too. We'll wait till after we get done talking.
I ain't trying to be difficult, guys, but I don't feel safe.
Sit right there in that chair.
Yeah, sit down, sit
I'll walk
down.
around.
Sit down, sit down.
I'll speak.
Huh?
I have a drink of water.
Yeah.
Here, I'll tell these boys to stand in front of the front door, so we don't have no witnesses.
Guys, now give me a fair trial. Come on, make sure I get somewhere safe and give me a fair trial.
You will. But, we got to know the information, what led to this. And you know that because there's a lot more to this story than what just happened, I'm sure.
Oh, wow.
So we want to hear, well, have a seat right there and we'll sit right here.
I know y'all got to listen and do your jobs.
Yeah, just have a seat right there.
If you're worried about us happening, that ain't gonna happen.
So I've got the front door, nobody's gonna interrupt it. I'll get it.
That's what you. Is that why you don't wanna go in the room and talk?
So
Mirandized, right?
I've Mirandized them. I read you your rights a while ago.
All this first started happening, Justin Hunsaker said, what'd you do, and started asking me questions. So I want that to be on the note.
Okay, that's just recorded right here. Well, is anything he said,
I don't know about y'all's recorders now. Come on now, I just want a fair.
you wanted the recorders on a while ago, Mickey. So, hey, Mickey.
These are killing me. I just want a fair.
Sorry, when he said, "Hey, Mickey," I know y'all know my comedy just struck in. I'm sorry. He said, "Hey, Mickey." And I went, "Oh, Mickey, you're so fine." You're so, straight in my mind. Don't say, "Hey, Mickey." I was born in the 70s. Oh, okay. Yeah. Take a deep breath. Like I said, I was only going to play like 30 minutes of this, but we're 25 minutes in and I can't stop. You thought the same thing too. Mickey and the judge were best friends and they had lunch that day. Really? See, Cindy, come and see, this is why I love us throwing out facts, stuff that we know, being accommodating because he knows he's out of character for him and he's exhibiting paranoia and something major just happened. Well, there's that too, GSD. I know I would.
Our trial guys get me to where.
Try
me here, wherever.
Tell us what happened today. What?
Tell me.
We don't know. I just got here. I just know that Judge Mullins was shot. So tell us what happened. What led to that?
Do you want to talk at all, Mickey?
Earlier you said you wanted to talk about it. Hey, listen, Mickey, if you don't want to talk, that's fine. I ain't going to force you to. Okay? We're not going to force you. If you don't want to talk, that's your right. You don't have to. Yeah. I raise you your rights. Well, and you know that. You're the sheriff. I mean, you know just as much as we do. But it's up to you.
If I can see my daughter in person here.
Before you leave. Is that what you want?
At the jail.
At the jail.
Yep. At the jail, through the screen, on the phone, I want to see my daughter in person. And then after that, I'll tell you everything at that jail.
Well,
in front of cameras. Video recording.
Where's your daughter at? Where's your daughter? How do we track her down? Where's she at?
She's at LCC earlier. She's at LCC. I talked to her.
So now, Mickey, I want to kind of, for your daughter, let's talk about this for your daughter, okay? If she finds out that her dad is being arrested for shooting the judge, and she's in high school, I didn't know how old she was, so I didn't know. So she's in high school. What is she, a senior? That's going to be hard.
She will want to see me. She will want. Now, come on, guys, be fair to me now.
I am being fair. That's the only thing I just wanted you to think about that. How is she 18?
Be fair to me now, guys.
Well, hold on. Is she 18?
Be fair to me now.
No, I'm asking you.
I want to see my daughter in person.
Is she 18?
I want to see my daughter in person.
How
You got a
old is she,
kid?
Mickey?
Because if
I do
she's
have a kid. I've got grandkids.
yeah,
I got 5 grandkids.
Yeah.
5 grandkids.
listen, Mickey.
I just want to see my daughter.
If she's not 18, we're going to ask your wife. We have to ask your wife if it's okay. You know that. Is she 18?
Christine and Shawn both said they were both on their way here. When
Okay.
they were in here. There was all kinds of people in here just running around, chaotic. So
Okay.
how am I going to tell you what happened?
To the judge?
Yeah. You know, Christine LaShawn said my wife and daughter's on their way.
I know, but you just said how you going to tell us what happened. Everybody's running around chaotic.
It was. I just want to see my daughter.
Well, is she 18? How old is she? If your wife's out there with her, if she ain't 18, we can ask if that's okay. But if she's 18, we just ask your daughter. So that's what I'm getting at. If she's not 18, we have to ask your wife. Do you think they're outside?
LaShawn and Christine said they was on their way. Let me talk to them too.
You want to go ask them about it? Yeah.
Hit that button right there. Let me.
No, this is recorded. His is recorded.
Guys, come on now. Be fair to me now.
Mickey, we're not being unfair to you.
You want another drink of water?
Yeah, now be fair to me, guys. Y'all
Yep.
gonna kill me.
Mickey, I'm not going to
Oh,
kill
come
you.
on, man.
Mickey, we have never had one bad word to each other.
Y'all
Never,
gonna kill me.
never in our
You know
lives.
you are.
Why are you? Mickey, okay, this ain't even related to the shooting or anything. Has anything been going on?
They're not saying you.
Where's LaShawn and Christine? They were right here. Let me see them too.
I don't know who it is. I don't know.
Who did you
They
ask
were-
out there?
Zach.
They work at the sheriff's.
They may be, I bet they're on the outskirts where they got everything blocked off. I bet, because you know, they ain't gonna let them in here, I'm sure. See if we can get some people to track them down. So I was trying to get some people to try to find them. So do you take medicine or anything? Like, has anything been going on? I mean, how's things been day to day lately with you? Things been a little off or normal or what? Because I'll be honest, Mickey, you don't seem like you normally do when I speak to you.
I'm in handcuffs. Man.
Well, no, not just that. You
Just want y'all to be fair to me.
yeah, you see, you know I'm going to be fair to you, but you do seem off compared to how you normally interact with me. Like something's going on. Like, has anything else been going on the last few weeks? Do you take like medicine for anything? Or you any type of illness or anything?
Be fair to me.
I'm going to be fair to you. I'm not going to do anything unfair. Like I said, you know me my whole life. We used to work out together. I ain't going to do anything unfair.
Beat on me, man, and kill me now.
I mean, the way he's acting, it's like he's seeing things now, and I'm kind of in shock over this whole interview. I did not watch it, y'all. Y'all know I say things for y'all live reaction. Y'all know me. I just TCN. I'm so sorry, baby. Man, that's hard. That's hard. Car accidents are so rough. We're here for you, love, if you need to talk. But yeah, I mean, this, and he keeps telling him to kill me. I mean, he knows he did wrong, but he very much seems in a psychosis state right now. And yeah, did you see any pink elephants? Because, I mean, purple rainbows and everything else right now. I mean, and yes, we have killer clowns in the background. So
Nobody's going to kill you. We ain't going to let nobody kill you. That's why we was worried about you going to Letcher County Jail for your protection down there. But I mean, if you want to go down there, I mean, that's up to you. You know, if that's what you want, you think you'd be safe.
I just don't want to beat on, man. I don't want to kill. I just want a fair trial. Fair trial.
You'll get a fair trial.
Oh.
You know that. But
By the way you're talking, man, y'all gonna kill me.
but we got to know the circumstances of what happened here. You know, like what led to this, because this just. Do you
want? Not built for comfort, but I'm going numb.
I know. Do you want that second? He didn't put that second pair on there.
It's all
Okay. So we got to know what led to this, Mickey. What transpired leading up to this? Because I know it just didn't happen for no reason. Something's happened. Everything has a reason why it happened and why somebody acts the way they do.
Just be fair to me.
We'll be fair to you.
Just don't beat on me.
I ain't gonna be on.
okay, and yeah, you're right. He's saying, "Don't kill me." I'm sorry. That was I misunderstanding on my part, trying to hear him, and now he's saying, "Don't beat on me." I guess he's probably seen a few things in his days being there, and it is what it is.
I mean, nobody else is gonna beat on you. You know that.
Don't shoot me. Somebody y'all gonna kill me, man.
Nobody's gonna shoot you. Nobody's gonna kill you.
Don't do that. Don't shoot me. Do that stuff.
So what? Tell me about what was going on earlier today. What was you doing earlier today? Tell me about your day.
It was fine.
Good day? Normal stuff? Office stuff? Why was you over here at the courthouse? Was you had to come over here, drop off some papers, so you come over here and talk to somebody?
Court, come over here all the time.
For court?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the time. Just come over. We
So-
had lunch together at street side,
Who did?
several people.
Who all had lunch?
Just be fair to them.
We are. Who'd you eat lunch with today? What did you get at street side? I'm still a little upset they closed Willie's down. I don't know if you ever ate there.
I didn't eat there.
It was good. They had good steak. I was going to tell Charlie he needs to try to put that menu on the street side menu too.
Just be fair to me now, man. Come on.
We're going to be fair, man. We're going to be fair. Nobody's not going to be fair to you. Everything's going to be fine as far as that goes, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody's going to.
You're gonna beat on me and kill me.
What makes you think that? Nobody is going to beat on you. 100%. Nothing will happen to you.
You're gonna do something to me.
No.
Yeah.
Why do you think I'm going to do something?
Somebody. Okay, speak out.
I'll listen. I will stick with you until you get to whatever jail you go to. Okay, whether it's down here, since you get in your cell, I'll be out there. Okay, but I'll give you my word. Nothing is going to happen to you. Okay, you know me. I ain't gonna let nothing happen to you. Nobody's gonna do anything.
Just be fair to me, man.
So, in court, what was going on in court today?
Just be fair to me. Who's the detective?
That's Clayton Stamper. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. He's going to be fair. He just wants to know information. What happened? That's it. Nothing else. Nothing out of the normal. Just what happened. Just that information. Of course, everybody out here is just guarding everything. This is
Just ask, be fair, man. Just be fair to me.
Well,
Don't beat on me.
well, you gonna
Don't
be done.
kill me. Don't stab me. Don't torture me. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that will happen. Nothing like that will happen, Mickey. I promise you.
Set me on fire or anything like that. Now, come on, guys. Just be fair to me.
Yeah. I promise you nothing like that will happen. But that's why we was concerned about the jail down here. But, excuse me, if you feel like you're safe down there in a single population, that's okay. That's okay. But that is something I am worried about for you, is being down in the Letcher County.
I don't know if I feel safe either. I ain't gonna feel safe really in any jail, am I?
I mean, you need to be in a single cell. There ain't no doubt about that. So, whatever county, even if you went to Perry County, Pike County, or whatever county's next to it.
Just be fair to me, man. Don't
Yeah.
And don't put me in a cell where they beat me to death, you know?
Now, I don't have no trouble with the jail. But I can promise you they ain't gonna do anything like that either.
Just be fair to me.
Yeah.
Come on, Scott.
I'll say this.
I'm not being rude to you. I just.
Okay. Well, let's try to talk to them. Okay. Yeah. Let's just do it right here. Okay. Yeah. So our boss is.
Y'all, I have a problem. I'm going to rewind this just a second. And call me crazy, but a few minutes ago they were talking about cake and I didn't know. What the hell? This is a cake box. Why do we have a cake? I'm confused.
Let's just do it right here. Okay. Yeah. So our boss has said we can't bring in your daughter to see you. Okay. So maybe when you get down to the jail, but not before you get down there. Okay. So let's talk about it. What happened today?
What which jail we're going to.
I think, not positive, Mickey, but I think they're transporting you to the Letcher County Jail for your safety.
For your safety. And Mickey, you've been around most.
I'll never make it to Letcher County Jail.
Hey, who do you want to? Who do you want
Put me
to?
in Letcher County Jail. I get killed there. I get killed in any jail. That's all I'm supposed to do.
Who do you want? Who do you want to transport you? Of all the police officers here, who do you want to go with you? It'll be it has to be at least one KSP officer. Even if you ask one of your deputies, who Jason Bates is going to transport you. I'll go with Jason Bates. You know me and Bates our whole lives. You know we ain't going to do anything to you. I'll go with Bates down there with you.
Mickey, why do you think we're going to do something to you? I don't understand that. Why would we want to
There's
hurt
somebody
you?
on the way. Y'all stop when somebody on the way.
No,
We're going to stop and let somebody do something to you?
no.
That's actually kind of insulting. if We do that.
We've never.
Look, I know this is obviously a very crappy situation, but I assure you that we have no intentions of harming you whatsoever.
We have no skin in this game. We're just here to collect information. Okay? Yeah. You know, I knew.
Anybody you had no skin in there. Who's got skin in the game?
Nobody's got
Nobody's
skin in the game. That's what I'm saying. Like, we're just here to collect information. That's all we're here to do. Okay? So we're not here.
I don't know why I can't see the people I used to see. Shawn and Christine, they were just here.
Yeah. That's not our call. That was a supervisor. Yeah.
Have some more water.
Yeah.
Keep fair to the guys.
We'll be fair to you.
We're not, can't be enough fair to you. I mean,
So let's talk
So
about,
why the Leslie County Jail come up?
I guess because it's so far separated, I guess. I don't know.
I just heard-
I'm just guessing. I don't know.
I just
We
heard
got all kinds of prisoners.
Yeah.
That's just what the lieutenant was saying.
Oh, we got prisoners from here in Leslie County.
Yeah, we did transports home all the time.
We'll make sure that you're in a single cell. I'm sure they're definitely going to do that anyway. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what happened.
Just be fair to me.
We'll be fair.
Where's Bates?
He's outside.
Let me talk to Bates.
Okay, I can get him. And before you leave, or you want to do it right
I
now?
want to talk to him right now.
Okay. Before we talk about what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me talk to him.
Okay. Will you find Bates for me? Come in here.
He's already on the side. He pointed his finger on the side.
Call him. Mickey's want to talk to him. Try to get him to talk to us. Hey, walk up here. Walk up here. Mickey wants to talk to you. Okay, like he's on his way. He was in the Sally Port down there, so he probably has to walk up. So, Mickey, once Bates gets here, we'll let you talk to him, and I'll go with Bates too. That's two people you've known your whole life. Okay, we ain't gonna do anything to you.
Yeah, I'm not going back one of them rooms now.
We ain't. We'll talk right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, be fair to me now.
We're gonna be fair.
I seen the look.
From who?
Jackie, y'all, come on now. Don't
No.
kill me.
No, worry about it.
Don't
I mean, this
punish
is a-
me, let's be fair.
Nobody's gonna lay a finger on you, I promise that.
Don't shoot me.
I know, I don't know you nothing like these guys do, Mickey, but unfortunately, they've told me this is my case. But I guarantee you, nobody within the state police has any ill intentions, or nobody's gonna lay a finger on you. Why would?
And I can promise you, nothing will happen to you. Me and you have never had one bad word to each other. We've always been,
Worked together.
yeah, it's always been friendly.
Boxing with his kids and
Yeah,
stuff.
and Bates, same way too. I know you've never had the first thing wrong with Bates. we ain't going to let nothing happen with you.
Do you want to talk about anything, Nikki? What led to this happening today?
Where's Bates?
He had to walk up here. So I was going to take a second. He was in the Sally Port.
Or I'm sorry. We can wait. We can wait a Bates. I'm sorry.
There he is.
Okay, there he is. But I have a question. He's delaying. But I have a question. There's 3 people here now. Is somebody fixing to leave? We've already had this discussion. I have questions. I want to know if somebody's going to get up and leave.
Just tell them to be far away from me. Nikki, you know where we'll be. You know where we'll be. You know where. I've worked with you for how long now? You know how I've worked. You know how I've operated. I've always been fair with anybody.
They say he's transporting.
Yeah.
So who's waiting on us? That's the Leslie County Jail or,
Nobody.
yeah, just be fair to me, man. Give me a trial, you know? Give me a trial.
Well, you know we're going to be fair to you. You've known us for.
Yeah, man. Box, just be fair to me, though, man. Give me a trial.
I told him I'll ride with you too, to make sure nothing.
Yeah, he can ride with. You know, he can ride with me. If that makes you feel better. I mean,
I understand why, you know, everybody come in huffy and puffy, but there was several of them animals.
Well, you know,
It's a danger.
emotions are high when things happen like that. They don't know if you would still want to be aggressive towards them.
Well, I was already cuffed, man, and sitting down, and,
Okay.
you know,
I know.
the other guys have patted me down and stuff.
Well, I've not been aggressive with you any. Clayton has not. I know Bates has not. So you're
Iowa, you confused me. I don't know what I said. He said, "Are you talking to Chad or on the phone?" I have no clue what you're saying. I think I got a squirrel moment. I'm lost. I'm in your backyard. Squirrel. Sorry.
okay. I promise you. Okay. You're okay.
Nikki, it's our job now to protect you. I mean, you're in our custody. We're going to do our best to make sure nothing happens to you. And we sure ain't going to do that to you.
Nikki.
Oh, no. Now I know. No. Okay, now I know what to say. No. Here, Iowa, earlier they said, one of the officers said it was a Supreme Court thing that they couldn't have more than 2 people interview him at one time, as what one of the officers told him. So that they couldn't be a whole, because he wanted everybody around while he had this discussion at first. Now, and so everybody left and they blocked off all the doors and stuff. So they're interviewing him in the hallway, just these 2 officers. And then they invited this other officer into their little circle chat. So that makes 3 plus him, which they said before that it wasn't wise to do that because it's a strict limited number on people doing the interrogation, because it seems like they're coercion. That's the word I'm looking for. The presence of multiple people interrogating would seem like a tag team or something to wear the person down. That's what I was trying to say. So that's why I was saying there's 3 people there now.
Oh, yeah. You know we will, but you know we've got 5 grandkids.
Yeah.
But you know we will. You know I've not been unfair to anybody I've dealt with.
Not with me.
Yeah. And we've been together a long time.
We have.
Yeah.
Just, even after I get there and stuff, just,
We're going to make sure you're all right. Don't worry. We ain't going to let nothing happen to you. I promise you that. Nothing. I'll go with him. And nobody's going to intercept with us or anything.
I promise you, I'll drive you the whole way.
Why do you think we would do something to you, Nikki? I'm just curious.
We'll be down there a little bit, Bates. You just want to talk to me for a second. So,
Be down where?
Sallyport,
Okay.
when we get done talking, we'll go down there. You got gas already, full tank?
I got 3/4. Which way are we going to the Sally Pond?
No, not outside.
I don't want to go back that way.
Yeah.
Now, come on, guys.
What's the best way to go? I don't know. What's the best way to go, Bates?
I think it is probably that way in the elevator.
Yeah, I don't know.
We can all walk with you.
We'll figure that out.
I promise you, man. Listen, I promise you. You've known me and him for what? Since we were 14. Okay.
Fair to me.
And I promise you this
Just right
right
here to
here.
the Leslie County Jail, and they beat the hell out of me and killed me and stuff there, you know.
Nothing like that's going
They're
to happen.
not going to do that.
Yeah.
You know, I promise.
And hell, I ain't got nothing on me now. Don't get me back there towards the active crime scene. Me end up dead when a million other people see me.
No, no,
Listen,
no.
the elevator's right there.
Don't they go down the Sallyport?
Car or anything.
Heck, you
So
know.
who's all going on transport?
Me and him. I'll go with him. I'll be in the front passenger. He'll be the driver.
I'm for sure I got 3/4 of tank of gas.
Yep.
Come on now.
Cameras will be
Fair to me.
listen.
I promise, Mickey.
Cameras will be on. Everything will be good.
Yeah, I know how that is.
I will do that.
Okay. Okay, Mickey. So listen, let's do you want to tell us what happened? That's up to you. I'm not trying to force you. It's up to you if you want to tell us what happened. I mean, like I said, something led up to this. It just didn't happen. We would just like to know why it transpired this way. If you don't want to, that's up to you.
No.
You don't want to talk about it? Okay.
You're going to kill me, ain't you?
No.
No, Vicky, why in the world would we do that?
Are you sure you don't want to talk about it? Just making sure. And if not, then we'll try to figure out the transport situation.
What do you mean trying to figure out? You already told me what it was.
Well, how we're going to take you down there and stuff. So
Yeah, y'all are going to kill me. I know you are.
No. Why would you think that, Nick?
Let's just get it over with. Let's just go.
you don't want to let us know what happened. Okay. Just if you don't care to hang tight, because I took on some of this property, I just need to give that to somebody.
Okay.
I'm probably
Now, come on now. You guys are going to
no.
do me and then
No,
took
no,
out some
I
of
need
my
to get-
property. All I had was
You had your cell phone, your keys. I need to take that holster and
wallet. Now, come
wallet.
on now.
I need to go give that to somebody else. I need to move my car. My car's in the middle of the street.
Now, don't-
Actually, I may leave my keys with you.
Okay.
If you could take it to my house and just drop it off.
come on, sure, guys. Don't
That property's in my seat. If you want to do that,
Okay.
get one of them to follow you or something.
Okay.
You don't care?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Okay. We'll do that. Let me, and we'll let you take that with other people.
kill me, guys.
Where you going to?
Come on now.
Can you slide your shoes on, Mickey?
No, now, come on. Come on now. Don't do me like that.
Mickey, nobody's gonna treat you unfairly at all, okay?
You want one more drink of water before we go too?
Come on now. Don't do me like this.
Mickey, nothing's going to happen to you. I promise you. So
Yeah.
we're not even going to worry
Don't do
about
me like this now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, nobody's gonna lay a finger on you, okay?
Come on now. Can we loosen these up? My hands are.
it. Let's get down here to the Sallyport and we'll look at
Come
it.
on now. Come on.
Yes, it will be.
Come on now.
Here's this holster. Yeah.
Come on now, guys.
Mickey, you're fine. I got my camera on.
Come on now, guys. No, no,
We got to get down there some way,
No.
okay? Mickey,
no, that ain't the way to the jail now, guys.
what's the way to the jail? How'd you get down there? I don't know. I've never done it from
That
here.
ain't the way to the jail. now.
What's the way to the jail? I thought the elevator went.
No.
That's
That elevator.
Does the elevator go down to the jail?
No,
They don't?
no, that elevator don't go down jail. That elevator only goes up Circuit Court.
But only,
How do we get to be the Sallyport?
Huh?
it's either outside or through this stairwell,
You
ain't
don't
it?
have to.
I'm having a problem. How do the cops not know how to get to the Sallyport from inside the courthouse? I'm having a problem with that. Why Why are they asking the sheriff how to do that? Why do they not know? I'm confused. Sorry, guys. I know that was just a little burst of energy out of me, but I'm confused.
Go outside.
How do you get there? Show us.
And go through that stairwell right there.
Well, come on. Show us. I don't know it.
Come on now, guys.
I've never
Be fair with me now.
I've been to this floor of the courthouse.
We can
and
get to
then
the jail right
that's it.
here too. I'll show you.
Well, no, there's people in there. We can't.
No,
We
come
ain't going.
on now. It's clear.
No, there's a woman right there. No, we're not going in there.
We're waiting in the salad court.
Come on,
Mickey,
Mickey.
we ain't putting you in the Letcher County Jail.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not saying to do
Well,
that.
We ain't. I mean,
Come on now.
we ain't gonna hurt you, Mickey. We just ain't gonna treat you.
Let's go down the stairwell.
Come on now, guys.
Here.
Come on now.
You're good. Come on. That's right here.
Don't let them do this to me, now, guys. Come on now.
Mickey, we ain't doing nothing to you. Nobody, when you downstairs, okay?
Come on now.
Nobody's gonna do a thing to you.
You walk yourself, okay?
No, no, their gloves there and everything now. Come on now.
Gloves.
No,
Where they come from?
That's from
come on now.
that's from EMS.
No.
Keep going.
Now, come on.
Come on. You're all right.
Now. Y'all don't kill me now.
Mickey, we ain't gonna do nothing to you. Just gotta take you down here and put you in the car.
Yeah.
That's it.
Go this way.
Salad court.
Come on. Nope. Don't. Not that way. Not that way. Come on.
Mickey, speak to my heart, sir.
No. You can't talk to him. You can't talk to him. Come on, Mickey. You know better.
Come on now. Don't put me down in jail.
Here, we're not. Is that the jail or is this?
This is right here.
Come on
How do
now.
we get in the salad court? Is that what?
There you go. It cuts left right here. I have been.
Open the door.
Hold on. Give it a second.
There shouldn't have been nobody in there.
No,
Come on now.
everybody's on lockdown.
Come on now.
No, yes, sir. All right.
Thank you for that, Cindy.
Come on now.
You're all right.
What you guys doing to me now? This ain't right.
KSP, open the door.
This ain't right, guys. Come on. Just get me to a facility.
That's what we're trying to do.
Okay.
It's a long
Come
way
on.
to walk from here to Letcher County. You know,
Come on.
I'd rather not be there.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now, guys. Who's in the salad court?
Bates.
Who's in the car with them in the back?
Just Jake.
Just us.
Nobody in the back.
Come on.
Just us.
Be fair with me now.
Come on. Let's go.
Come on now. Come on now, guys.
Very good.
No cameras out there now. Come on.
I got my
We
camera.
got cameras right here.
I got my camera on.
No, come on now.
Just push through the door there.
There's cameras in that group?
No, there's something. Somebody's in. No.
No. You're gonna let it alone. Keep going. Keep going.
There we go. Come on now. Come on now. Be fair. Who's in the back? Yeah, somebody's in the back.
Here's my keys, please.
Some of this other stuff.
No, there's others. Yeah.
Somebody.
What's that? What'd you say? I'm going with Bates.
You going with him?
Yeah.
You right with
Come on now, guys. Be fair to me.
What is it?
There's nobody in there.
So they go with them.
Come on, Nick.
Come on now. Come on here. I'll be here. Back next. Come on now, guys. Keep doing that. Just be fair to me.
Those are open. There ain't nobody out there. Come on. You're all right, man.
No, that's come on. You leave me in here and let me down.
No, it's hot in here. We're going to get out here.
Come on now.
Come on. Slide on in. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Keep going. I know it's tight. Keep sliding. No, come on, get in there. We're getting out here. We're all getting ready to leave. Slide sideways if you have to.
Come on now.
There you go. Put in.
Come on now, guys. Please don't do this to me.
We ain't gonna do anything.
Lois.
Okay.
Please.
You want to scoot on a little bit to the left? I'm there. Try to scoot on a little bit more.
I'm gonna keep talking to him and see if he's maybe yeah.
Hey, mate. Yeah. Can we get this up a little? Get the window down. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll crack the window.
Oh, I'm putting you somewhere on.
Case, there's a case number.
It's the case number.
Okay, so now they're riding in the car and it gets really noisy and hard to hear. So I'm going to kind of zip through some of this and then we'll get to the hearing today. Just prior to this event, Mickey thought someone was out to kidnap or kill his wife and daughter. It's not as far-fetched as some folks believe. You know, I'm seeing that, and a lot of the Mickey. And I keep getting that damn song stuck in my head. Oh, Mickey, you're so fine. You're so fine. It's just stuck. So thanks for that information, Cindy. You know, I mean, you've been very good at popping up some info for me, and I appreciate that.
Whose car is this? Can you get them moving or can you get out this way? There's one. Yeah. Was it something to do with your family?
There's that question.
Did something happen?
No response.
Because if something did happen, you know, I mean, it'd be good to let us know.
I mean, he was Mirandized. There are two officers there. I don't have the I don't have a definite answer to your question. I mean, he's been Mirandized, so I would assume so.
About full blast. Back there, has it cooled down? I got there on about full blast back there.
Concerned about him being overheated. He's not answering them. It's a beautiful sunshiny day there on September 19th. We have Dr. Seuss in the house. So there's a lot of silence going on.
I just want to ask one last time. Is there anything you want? I mean, was this anything to do with your family? I mean, if that's some information that we need to know.
Okay, Cindy. Yep.
You know, depending on what kind of information comes out, always can change how investigations are worked. You know what I mean? And how they're looked at. You know that. Because like I said, something led to this.
How you want to read it today?
Go ahead.
Service ain't here. Hear me call her.
Yeah.
How you want to
Go ahead, Dave.
Can you think what's it?
I got it.
T4, I think 609 is the signature right now.
That's 10:45. So go ahead.
10:45. Did you say 10:40? Call 10:45.
Yeah.
For myself, 367 be nice to have you.
Just wait before we get out and see what's going on here.
Do what?
What?
Nick, we're going up to the jail.
On top of this hill.
Yes, you can see it right there. You can see
Not to jail.
I promise you it is.
Yeah,
This is not to jail.
don't stress. We're right here.
Where's your mom's copy? This is not to jail.
I tell you what, I heard.
Hey, what's up?
Y'all were going. 497.
It's in my front seat of my car. Clayton's got my keys. Yeah. Yeah. With some other personal property. So. Okay. Okay. We're pulling into the jail here. I'll call you back here in a little bit. I ain't got it with me. It's there. It's at the scene in my car. Clayton's got my key. Clayton's got my keys. Okay. See you. Bye. Okay, Mickey. Anyway, so do you want to talk about it? Is this to do with anything with your family, your daughter, or anything?
Bring one in. Okay.
Do they have to back out to get out, or does that circle out?
Does it circle out or do they?
Yeah, it circles out.
Okay. So, is
Who you passing me off to?
Leslie County? We've talked about this. This is Leslie County Jail.
Who you passing me off to, though?
Oh, they ain't no.
Nobody. He knows the way here. We didn't know the way.
He knew the way here.
Yeah.
Y'all are passing me off here now to somebody.
Mickey, I don't know why you think this.
Look, yeah, just.
Y'all are going to let somebody hurt me.
No.
I promise you. No, I promise you.
Come on now, guys. Be fair.
I told you we would be.
Don't pass me off to nobody.
The only people we're passing you off to is the jailers inside here.
Just the jail.
Just the jailers. So
They said there's somebody in there that they got to clear out before we can pull in.
Yeah, come on now, guys.
well, let's talk about this real fast, Mickey. Is this anything?
You know, the paranoia is very real with this man. I'm really seeing it. You know, watching this through, it's very triggering. You know, it's very triggering. The paranoia and all this. It is interesting. The cop asked if it had something. Why is my thing not clicking? StreamYard, don't start doing this to me now. I tried to click your thing. It says, interesting. The cop asked if it had something to do with his daughter. Must have been some gossip. And you think it seems very real. It does. I mean, the paranoia seems very real with this guy. There has to be, or had to been, something more going on that we're not in the complete know about. So, yeah.
To do with your family. I think that's some information that would be nice to be out there so we knew what exactly led to this. You can go on. Maybe you want to talk.
Don't put me in that Letcher County van.
We're not.
No, we're not.
They're taking you inside.
Hey, pull up a little farther for me so we can see me.
Oh,
What is this? I just squeeze them.
that other car in.
Let's still get in there close. And then,
Yeah.
Why let's have trial like
Come on out, Mickey. Slide on out.
No, Lord no. Instead from that, what day?
We'll just get these cuffs when we switch out. I'm gonna know who those are. Danny Clark, boys.
yeah.
Danny, you remember me? Anthony Trotter. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
We worked E-Ray together a long time ago.
Yeah.
Been
I missed it. I've got one of the guys I work with, Ben Allen, his boys, or Darren Allen, his son Ben Allen keeps sending me videos.
Oh yeah, from E-Ray.
Yeah.
You are fine.
Mickey, nobody's gonna hurt you. I promise
Reason
you.
why you're here.
Yeah. Mickey, before me and Jason go, I just want to make sure you want to say anything else or anything. If so, we'll go in there and sit down. If not, that's okay.
If you want to talk to him, we got a room for you to go in. If you want to talk to him.
Yeah. I know it ain't comfortable. You,
Try the best.
Yeah.
Two-person handcuffs is better.
So, Mickey, before we go, do you want to go in there and talk to me and Jason some more, or are you good, or you just want to go on in? It's up to you. If you do, me and Jason will walk in there with you.
I just don't want nobody to hurt.
Nobody's gonna hurt you. So you just gonna go on in with them, or do you want to come in there and talk to us some?
I just don't want nobody to hurt.
Well, answer that question. Do you want us to come in there and talk to us, or do you just want to go on in there with him?
Come in here with me and him and let me try and tell you a little bit of what the Department of Corrections told me, so you'll understand what's going to go on.
You want to hear him first? We're going.
No.
Do you want to talk to us?
I just don't want nobody to hurt me.
We ain't going to hurt you.
I think we're just going to go. We've been doing round robin with them. It's been like this.
Okay.
Yeah. We try to interview them up there. And Mickey, I'm just telling you though, if there's something you need to tell us before we go. Okay, we're going to leave, Mickey. I'll tell your wife where you're at. Okay. Well, they're going to put him in. Hold on.
Whew. That was a lot, y'all. They did. They tried. They were very respectful to him and very mindful of the situation. I totally commend those cops for being able to put themselves in that situation, that predicament, and be able to handle all that as well as what they did. So they tried. But I don't think that he was going to say anything. And I really do feel like the paranoia is real there. So on to today's hearing. It says, Former Kentucky Sheriff gunned down Letcher County District Judge, being court Friday. This was from last Friday. Sheriff Shawn Stines shot and killed Judge Kevin Mullins inside the chamber September 24. Stines' defense filed a motion to dismiss the indictment against him, as well as other motions for bond, and the former chair is charged with murder. So we're going to hit play, and we're going to start watching. This was Friday. This was his hearing that they held.
In this matter, how to identify themselves and everybody counsel, please.
Jackie still got to call the
Ramsey Allen on behalf of the Commonwealth. Brother Terry Bartley on behalf of Shawn Stines.
Your Honor, Jeremy.
Whew, there's a lot of background hum to this. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's nothing I can do that, and hopefully the sound gets better.
Probably on that. All right, thank you. I see Mr. Stines is present. The court set this matter today for the status hearing to address a few matters. I think we're in such a position now where we will be able to set some upcoming court dates to get this matter proceeding forward. We have been waiting on a KCPC evaluation to be done on that has been completed. It is currently under seal. As procedure is done standard in any type of case such as this. That matter right now is under seal. There's been a motion for the KCPC evaluation to be unsealed. And Mr. Bartley, that's the main purpose for that is you wish to, if the court does that, and then to get you hearing the other two motions, you wish to have that as potentially used.
That's correct, Your Honor. Our intention is to have it for the purpose of both evidentiary hearings. I believe that it contains, without speaking about what it contains specifically, Judge, I believe that it does contain valuable information that the court would be able to use, particularly in the bond hearing in terms of coming to making the court's findings that are necessary to determine whether Mr. Stines is a good candidate for a bond in this case. And so I think as it pertains to the motion to dismiss, Judge, there's also some information in there that will go directly to some of the testimony that was given at grand jury.
All right. And Mr. Steele, how long, you don't have a problem with response to that in regards to that yet? How long do you want?
Judge, you give us 10 days. I think we got it last week, so if you give us 10 days to respond to that motion. Thank you.
All right. What I would like to do though is at least see how far we can get without addressing the KCPC evaluation issue. And in fact, so the court hasn't read that, so it keep that in mind. But we can address first the motion.
So if you bear with me, I have a little birdie in my background. My birdie has a name, but I'm not giving it away unless they want to give it away. They said the sound gets better in about 7 minutes, so we have to be patient.
Your Honor, I will. Your Honor, we filed a motion to dismiss on 2 grounds. One under RCR 5.16. Failure to provide or to add a transcript of the grand proceedings. Court knows RCR 5.16 requires that the testimony made in front of the grand jury must in fact be reported. Now, we kind of came upon that surreptitiously. We were listening to the grand jury tape, and there was a reference. I don't know if the court has made that grand jury. Can I speak to the content of the grand jury aside from what I think?
Yeah, the first matter, the court has provided a transcript of a CD recording of that.
Thank you. So there's a reference to one of the grand juries that said in our last meeting or in our previous meeting, and I'm paraphrasing. And so at that point, we weren't aware of it from this grand jury hearing. And so I inquired on they did respond to it. The response was basically, well, we met with them. The purpose was just to get a subpoena for medical evidence. And the judge anticipated that it number one, what's odd about that to me is that I've done thousands of reviews, and if you want evidence brought to the grand jury, you usually submit that to the hearing. And there's no reason not having permission for the grand jury to subpoena. You send a subpoena, you subpoena the custodian to the hearing. And then the second piece of that concerns me is that even if we presume that is what was going on, and I don't know, there's no recording, but if we presume that's what's going on, unless there was some sort of, telepathic thing going on, there had to be statements made to the grand jury that said, hey, this is this case, this is what we know, and I think the Commonwealth was making a distinction with, well, if you don't come in and raise your right hand and swear, it's not testimony. Well, actually, the distinction is sworn testimony and unsworn testimony. And I'd submit to you that the only way that you're asking for a subpoena and you're basing that on some sort of probable cause or evidentiary standard that you want the grand jury to consider, which is the only thing that makes sense. You have to tell them something. They didn't walk into the grand jury room and say, just look at each other, and the grand jury said, hey, we'd like a correct subpoena. Now, I will say this, I do agree with the Commonwealth giving their legal advice to the grand jury, and the grand jury deliberations do not have to be transcribed. But whatever was said to the grand jury, if you feel to ask or form their basis for asking for medical records, Judge, I shouldn't I think that should have been recorded, so we would have that available. And I think 5.6 requires it, and the remedy is that component shall form a motion to dismiss. I can address the other area, Judge, okay. And the second area, Judge, I don't really think Kendra, that may need an evidentiary hearing. It may not. I mean, I'm not sure. Well, I'll leave that to the Coleman office to the response to that. But in terms of the other portion, yes, sir. As to the second portion of my motion, it's based upon Commonwealth feedback here, and Mr. Cox actually handled Mr. Baker in that case. We all know it in the prosecutor's community is the aluminum back case. The detective goes in and testifies and says, basically there was an aluminum back used, this woman used aluminum back. In reality, it was a wooden stick or something like that. And in that case, with following conviction and appeal based upon that testimony being misleading, the Supreme Court sent back and said, look, if you give evidence to a grand jury, you get misleading. And the bigger debate really seems to be after that, is it rise to prosecutorial misconduct, which should stand with prejudice, or is it not? And to me, that falls into the without representing the grand jury. And so when I look at grand jury transcript, Judge, and without getting into the case and piece report, one of the big things that bothered me was the grand jurors. First of all, they spent nearly half the time asking questions, and a large portion of those questions concern the mental health of Mr. Stines. And the last question before the grand jury retires from deliberation was, so he was in the same mind as far as the investigation is going. The answer is yes. That's Detective Stanford testifying. Now, first of all, probably not an appropriate thing for Mr. Stanford, Detective Stanford, to opinion on, but the rules of evidence, I get it. I mean, if there's an evidentiary issue, that's not what we're talking about. But here's the thing. If you're going to let a detective testify about sanity, and render an opinion. That grand jury takes that to heart. He's seen all these facts, and I submit to you, without getting, I can't reference the report, but I'll say this. You're hard pressed to find much in the way of the investigation that would support the adverse. And so this is what I believe. I believe that had they not been told by, it's very real. And you know, I can think of one.
My birdie was 100% correct. Kudos, my Denise. That was weird how that just flipped. Thank you, Denise.
One witness, an attorney, who specifically said, I think he's had a psychotic break. And so to say that your investigation so far is showing us the same mind, yes, I think there's at least enough there, Judge, for let me put the witness up there and ask him.
Right.
And then, Your Honor, there are additional items that I think are also of concern. There's a question.
You cited those in your video.
I cited those, Judge, and those are additional items. And if the court doesn't want me going about each instance, I'll just say that is the sort of thing that I think we need to know from Detective Stamper. If you knew these things, why did you answer this misleading way? And I think it's reckless at best. And I don't know. We need a hearing to find out, Judge, what I'm asking. Unless the court wants to certainly take it under submission and dismiss without an evidentiary hearing, we would request that as well, Judge. But if not, then we'd ask to be able to put on.
Sure.
Thanks, sir.
Ms. Dahl.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your Honor, the Commonwealth is of the position that we certainly acted in compliance with the rules of criminal procedure here, the rules specifically that were cited by defense counsel. And we would ask that the court to dismiss the motion, to deny the motion to dismiss the indictment as it's wholly without merit. Your Honor, here, counsel is correct in citing Rule 5.06 that we could have unilaterally issued a grand jury subpoena to obtain these mental health records. That is the power that the Commonwealth does have. However, in taking an extra step in the interest of transparency, as the grand jury is an independent investigative body, and to ensure that there was no argument that we were usurping our grand jury subpoena power, we appeared before the grand jury on October 17th of 2024 without a witness, specifically to ask for these mental health records from two different providers for the defendant. We appeared at that time. There was no witness. There was no testimony presented. Counsel, again, is correct that pursuant to Rule 5.16, had testimony been presented at that time, it should have been recorded and would have been required to be recorded.
Who appeared from the Commonwealth when that request was made?
Myself and Mr. Steele.
Okay.
Only the special prosecutors were present. No witnesses appeared on behalf of the Commonwealth.
Right.
And so, Your Honor, the rule is clear. It requires testimony in order for there to be a requirement for recording. And there was no testimony presented this time. And I think that is apparent. The court now has a copy of the actual recording of the grand jury proceeding for the testimony that was presented on November 21st, the only time that testimony was presented. And I believe a review of that testimony, some of which is referenced in the Commonwealth response that has been filed, will show, based upon the questions that were lodged by the grand jurors, the only thing that was requested at that time were the grand jury subpoenas for those medical records. I think that's reflected in the context of the recording of the grand jury presentation.
And as an officer of the court, are you representing that was the only request made?
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Are you, as an officer of the court, representing that was the only request made?
Yes.
There was no peripheral commentary or anything of that?
No, Your Honor.
Just
specifically request for those grand jury records, for the mental health records pertaining to the defendant, one from ARH and one for Letcher County Detention Center.
Just for point of clarification, if I understand your question, as you can imagine, nobody in the grand jury room needed to be told what case this was or anything regarding the fact.
I would think that's a safe assumption.
When we went in and we said, we're the special prosecutors in this case, we're here just so we can get a grand jury subpoena for mental health records.
It's very empty on that side. And this lady here is taking notes. So I'm not sure who he is, but I'm wondering if this is wife and daughter, this in the white and black. I don't know facts, so I hate to point out, but being they are on the prosecution side sitting, and it's very empty on his side.
Began asking questions of which we did not have an answer to.
Right.
We never answered any substantive questions other than that. That's something we're looking at. That's part of the investigation. Those matters will be presented to you later. There was never, of course, at this point in time, the preliminary hearing already been had. The video was already out. Other videos had been released. There was nothing we added at all to, or any conversation regarding the case other than the investigation and why we needed the records.
Right.
That would have been it.
Go ahead, Ms.
And Your Honor, additionally, we asked the grand jury to memorialize what was being requested in as far as the grand jury subpoenas in writing, which was authored by one of the members of the grand jury and signed off on by the foreperson. The verbiage of that is reflected in the response as well, but specifically which records they were requesting and authorizing via grand jury subpoena. So those grand jury subpoenas were issued. The records were received. Those records were then promptly provided to counsel for the defendant on December 4th of 2024 in the very first discovery period. So in compliance with our discovery obligations, Your Honor. So the Commonwealth believes it's clear based upon the rules of criminal procedure that we acted in compliance with those rules. We have additional arguments as far as in the Jackson case. However, the Commonwealth does not believe it's necessary to delve into those at this time unless the court would like to hear them as they're reflected in the.
I've read your motion, or I've read your response.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. So clearly, we do not believe any evidentiary hearing is required with respect to the argument that there was no recording made. That is apparent from the recording that the court already has. So no evidentiary hearing is required. As far as the second argument, turning to the actual content of what transpired and what Detective Stamper testified to and the questions that were asked during his testimony to the grand jury in November. Your Honor, I think defense counsel is conflating the role of a grand jury proceeding with the role of a criminal trial. It is very clear under the law that they are distinctly different proceedings. The grand jury is an investigative body. The Commonwealth has no obligation, as reflected in an abundance of case law, to come in, to present exculpatory evidence, and to attempt to mount a defense for the defendant. That is not the Commonwealth's obligation. Additionally, the rules of evidence, particularly Rule 1101, does not says that the rules of evidence do not apply to grand jury proceedings. So hearsay, opinion testimony, the right to remain silent, all of those things are not required to be adhered to at a grand jury proceedings. If they were, our grand jury proceedings would be the same length as a criminal trial. It's not tenable.
The reason a grand jury proceeding for 30 minutes is the same as a 3-week trial.
Exactly, Your Honor. And so I believe counsel's arguments are confusing the two, the purposes of the two. You know, hearsay is presented routinely at grand jury. Opinion testimony, such as Detective Stamper's testimony, is presented routinely at grand jury. These are commonplace and they are permitted under the law.
You would agree, though, you can't be intentionally misleading.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Certainly. And Your Honor, the Commonwealth is of the position that an evidentiary hearing is not required. Everything that transpired when testimony was presented to the grand jury in November is captured on that grand jury recording. The Commonwealth cannot conceive of a reason to haul witnesses in to talk about what transpired because it's on that recording. And so we do not believe that an evidentiary hearing is reported or is required. Sorry, Your Honor. So, Your Honor, again, the court has that grand jury recording. We would ask that it be filed under seal as it was a grand jury proceeding. And we would ask the court to deny the defendant's motion to dismiss the indictment in its entirety without any necessity of an evidentiary hearing. And we would rely on our pleading submitted as well, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Your Honor, may I just briefly reply? Your Honor?
Yes.
Yeah, Judge. So, I mean, I haven't confirmed anything. I said from the beginning, Judge, I understand. We're talking about the rules of evidence. The reason I cited to the issues where there were things that normally wouldn't come in is because there were instances throughout the grand jury when the witness was about to answer something the grand jury asked for and it was shut down.
No, he didn't run away, GSD. Remember, he walked across the hall into the other room, talked to somebody, walked back in there, walked back across. I mean, it's not like he ran away. He turned himself in, you know, and exactly. It's very telling with his mental state. It's very telling because he's obvious. I honestly think he really had a psychotic break. I mean, there was something going on in the background that we will not probably learn until trial.
Contrast.
That's not unusual, Mr. Bartley.
Oh, I get that, Judge, but my point is this: if you put that into context with what they let testify, then I think ultimately, Judge, if we put on that evidence, will show you that this grand jury was misled. I mean, the statement, to be honest with you, the statement alone, of rendering opinion on saying it is completely, in terms of, I get you don't have to be an expert, Judge, but if you say it, you can't mislead. And then, so I'm not asking the court to look at whether things should be admissible or not. That I'm not at all. My point is that the grand jury is an investigative body, and they don't get to dictate what they hear if the grand jury is asking for additional stuff. So in other words, if they ask a question and it's germane, and I'll talk about relevance, but if it's germane, it's their grand jury. It's not common grand jury. They're the investigative body. And so the reason I cited to the things that I thought should have came in is that it contrasts with other things that I think they asked and never got told because the questions were reformed. And that's why we're asking for the.
Well, thankfully, I've been part of about 20,000 cases being presented to a grand jury. I'm going to listen to the recording, and I'll be happy to review that.
And Your Honor, if the Commonwealth.
Please, sure.
Thank you. I would like to make a distinction. The Baker case, we're talking about misleading to the extent of an aluminum bat versus a wooden stack stick. I don't think there's nothing even alleged in the pleadings. Even if you take everything in the pleadings that's been said today by defense as true, it would be tantamount or even close to that, Your Honor. You know, as far as the mental state of the defendant at the time of the offense, that wasn't even an issue at the juncture of grand jury. That hasn't been raised since by defense counsel. So, Your Honor, again, I don't believe that those arguments are well taken. We would ask that you deny their motion to dismiss in its entirety.
Understood. All right, and I will get an order out on that. One, if I need to hold an evidentiary hearing in it, if not, I'll rule on it appropriately and distribute that. After I've got the CD, I'm going to ask Madam Clerk, place that under seal with the conclusion of the hearing. I am going to take a copy of it with me to review for purposes of reviewing the plea.
Yes, sure.
All right. Next, in regards to the bond hearing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Baldwin.
Again, Carrie Bartley for Shawn Stines, Judge. And we filed our motion for the court to, and it's been back quite a ways now that we filed that, but we did ask the court to kind of hold on.
Which is not abnormal. I know we've had some procedural things and evaluations, so.
Absolutely.
That was something that had to be done.
We asked the court to hold off on setting up for an evidentiary hearing until after we received that report back. Judge, you know, I think by pursuant to criminal rule 440, I believe it is, we're entitled to an evidentiary hearing. I think it's going to be necessary for us to bring witnesses. We had some witnesses lined up, and I think it'll be necessary for the court to hear that evidence and make its findings on whether there are several factors by statute that the court has to consider when determining whether the bond is appropriate. And there's an added level here, and I anticipate the Commonwealth will argue that Mr. Stines is not entitled to bond because of the way that this case is charged. Okay, so in that situation, Judge, they're going to have to put on proof. It's actually their burden to show the court if that is in fact what they argue, and I don't know, I'm just anticipating, but it is their burden if they're trying to preclude him from bond at all to put on proof that guilt is evident or the proof is essentially, you know, there's great evidence of the proof, right? And so I can anticipate what those arguments are going to be. I can anticipate all of that, Judge. But I think given what we know, and again, without putting any of that on the record today, given what we know now, I think we'll have a heck of an argument on bond.
What would be your proposed bond in light of circumstances?
Absolutely. And given what his income is, given what he's able to post, and I think that's what the statute requires the court to look at is what he could reasonably post. We would propose.
Public safety is a factor also.
Absolutely. There are several factors, Judge. I just think that in terms of what the amount would be, the court has to look at what he could reasonably post if he is in fact entitled to a bond. So our proposal, Judge, would be $50,000 cash or property with any non-financial conditions that the court would require of him. The court could set a host of non-financial conditions, Judge, as you well know. However, I think that given Mr. Stines, and again, without waiving any of
Stop
our,
flashing
any
oh my God, stop flashing the screen. Stop flashing the screen. That's triggering me. I'm just sorry, guys. That's just awful. That flashing back and forth is just not, it's not doing it for me. Hey, K-Swan. Y'all, I need to pause there because I have a problem. Y'all know me and my big mouth. Y'all know me and my big mouth, and I do a little research in the back while we're doing some of this. I'm going to share something because I'm a little disturbed. And y'all going to take this however y'all want, okay? So, for shits and giggles, I'm not dropping any of these. You can go locate them on GoFundMe yourself. This was support Judge Kevin Mullins' daughter's education. Respectfully. A $25,000 goal. They've raised $1,720. So this is for his daughter's education. Just says Matthew Butler is organizing it. Letcher District County Judge, Letcher District Judge Kevin R. Mullins was killed in the courthouse where he worked to help people. Judge Mullins' two daughters deserves our support, and an educational trust has been established so the community can help put them through college. Okay, so, and there has been donations. Okay, but y'all know me and my honesty. I'm bothered by this. I know we all have problems. No, that's not the problem. Iowa. Support Stines' family. He had a $50,000 goal. He has raised $9,748. I'm sorry. And this must be Stines, his wife, and his daughter. It says Ginger Isaac organizing this fundraiser on behalf of Carolyn Stines. My name is Ginger Isaac. I'm Carolyn's sister-in-law. I'm setting this donation page because so many people have asked, and this is the only way I can think of to be helpful. Please consider donating to assist the family of Sheriff Mickey Stines to help with the expense they will encounter during this tragic time. This family is near and dear to my family's heart. Rumors about their daughter being SA is false. We don't want anyone donating under false pretenses. Mickey and Carolina would have spent their lives taking care of others, and I want to help take care of them. If you cannot donate, please share on social media. Family deserves prayers for everyone who's been affected. We were made aware we cannot use this platform to assist in fees regarding to this case. The funds will only be used for needs of Carolina and Lila. We apologize if it came across this way. God bless. So, and it says here, beneficiary is Carolyn Stines. And there has been almost $10,000 raised. While over here, Judge Mullins' daughter education has only raised $1,720. So I'm bothered by that, and I just wanted to share. Right? I have my own education I paid for and stuff, and I'm sorry, I'm not one to put out other people's links and stuff. When it comes to GoFundMe's and stuff like that, I have a hard time, especially with this. I mean, I know that you know, I have dropped it in a couple other cases and stuff. I'm bothered by that one. I will, if y'all want to go look those up, y'all are on your own for that. So with that, go back to this hearing because I am just.
Of our ability to put on proof, I would ask the court to take a look at the fact that he is, you know, the lowest possible risk level that one human can be in terms of his pretrial.
Pretrial risk assessment, with all candor to all parties, is something that, as a prosecutor, now as a judge, I don't have the utmost faith in.
I understand, Your Honor, but it is also something that the statutes require the court to take a look at. And there has to be some other evidence that the Commonwealth can put on, or some other evidence in front of the court that he would be a flight risk, that he would not return to court, that he would be a danger to himself and the community. And again, I think that's why it's important for us to be able to put on proof and to be able to put on some of the stuff that's in that basic piece of the report. I think that when we are able to show the court what's in there versus, you know, all the other things, I just don't think there's anything to show that he's a flight risk. There's nothing to convince the court that he would be a danger to himself or others. And I understand
why we're here, Judge, and I get that. But the courts have said consistently, and it's, I believe, the Abraham case, that you have to look at something other than the charge.
I
Has to be
understand,
something else, right? We can't just look at the charge defense.
but that can be factored in.
Absolutely. So, Judge, I think we're going to need that testimony and we're going to need that report. I would ask the court, again, without waiving anything, I would ask the court to consider setting a bond. The court, of course, can do that at any time. And that would be our requested bond, 50,000 cash or property. If the court wants to hear just a little bit about what we would put on, again, Mr. Stines is a member of this community for his entire life, born and raised here. He has a great deal of family support through all of this, as the court can see. He has a wife and daughter that he can still go home to today. He was a member of law enforcement for basically his entire adult life, up until the point of his arrest. He's a respected member of law enforcement, a respected member of the community, and frankly, Judge, everything we've learned about him since then corroborates that. And I would have testimony to that. There's no evidence that he would be a flight risk. Nothing. He has no failure to appear on his record. He has no, property in the Bahamas that he can run off to. There's nothing. This is a man with a great respect for the law, and he's built his life around upholding the law and serving his community. Judge, there's nothing that I've seen that anyone's seen. And frankly, what we put on our proof of the court will see, there's nothing to say that he would not return to court. There's nothing to say that he would commit another offense. There's nothing to say that everything in this pretrial services report, respectfully to the court, is not correct, that he's a low 0-0 risk, Judge, because this is a man who, again, there's, with all due respect to the court and to everything that, for the reason why we're here, the court does have to look at something other than the offense charged. I know it's a good one.
I understand that, but this, you would have to admit, is a unique fact circumstance.
Absolutely.
This is not a whodunit. The actions are very evident. What the end result of that is, that's the purpose of the case as we're proceeding.
Yeah.
So, all right, I understand your argument. Still,
Your Honor, if I may respond, she went through a lot of the statutes. Unfortunately, she forgot the Kentucky Constitution, section 16 says that all people are entitled to bail unless there's a capital offense. And the word she was looking for is when proof is evident, the presumption is great. There's just recently in 2024, a Kentucky Supreme Court case on this issue. It was out of Breckenridge County, if I'm not mistaken. The site on that is 2024 WL 298-2769. That is a case in which, much like we are sitting here today, the defendant was charged with capital offenses. The Commonwealth had made a statement on the record they were not seeking death in that case. That statement made at that point in time, the judge set a bond over the Commonwealth's objection. The Commonwealth then filed an appeal on that issue. Supreme Court come back and did the exact analysis they're asking you to do. And basically, what he did in the community, what he did is irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is, in fact, the charges themselves. And the Supreme Court said, if you are charged with a capital offense, you are not entitled to bail. And they overturned the circuit judge and sent it back to no bail. So there's a case already out there the Supreme Court issued last year. I gave you the citation for it. And the case number on that is, or the case name on that one, I don't think I gave you that, is Commonwealth versus Rodney Jones. And Judge, there's enough in the record already. You can take judicial notice. That's why the Commonwealth introduced the video during the preliminary hearing.
Right.
It's very clear what happens in the preliminary hearing. They were counseled record at the time, so there's not an issue. They did cross-examination of that. The record is very clear. The video is very clear. And Mr. Stines, in fact, took the life of Mr. Mullins. So that's all that's required. Even under the case law, the Constitution, he is not entitled to bail.
right.
No, if I could briefly respond. I do have a piece of case law I can cite here, Judge. It's Burton v. Commonwealth. It is an older case. It's 212 Southwest 2nd, 2010. Judge does show that the court can take into consideration the mental state of the defendant when setting bond in a capital case. So if this case was basically where evidence introduced in a hearing on motion for bail showed defendant to not be guilty of murder, but only voluntary manslaughter, In the event that the jury did not find self-defense, the proof of guilt was not evident, nor the presumption, right? So I think the court can take that mens rea into consideration and that mental health evidence into consideration, which is again why we want to do the interview staff.
Thank you. In response.
Judge, I believe the case I cited speaks right to the issue.
All right. All right, as with the other issue, like I said, here's what I'm gonna do. Mr. Steele, you said that you all would file a written response on the KCPC evaluation within 10 days. So
On a motion to unseal?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
why don't we do this? If anybody wishes to submit case law or supplement anything in regards to the pleadings on all three of these matters, if both sides will do it simultaneously within 10 days.
Within 10 days, Your Honor?
Within 10 days.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
And then that'll give us time. I'm going to try and expedite rulings on this, and then we can start looking realistically more at setting a next hearing. And I think once we get these initial matters addressed, we can then start realistically looking at potential trial date.
Yes, sure.
For all parties. So
I have one thing, Judge.
Sure.
Can we do 10 days from Monday since today's kind of shot? It's
10 days
weekend.
from, why don't we do this? 2 weeks from today.
Yes, Your Honor.
That work?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Or do you want the weekend and add one more Monday?
I'd
Mostly
rather,
your motions.
I'd rather under promise and over deliver, Your Honor.
All right, why don't we do this? And both sides will have till Tuesday, September 2nd.
Yes, Your Honor.
That should give everybody plenty of time.
Thank you, sir.
All right, and then after I get those pleadings, I will notify the parties and we'll get a more realistic timeline on when we'll set the next hearing.
Yes,
All
sure.
right, other than these three matters, I know we have one matter that we'll have to address ex parte that we'll talk about in just a minute. And for purposes of record, the Commonwealth, you've been given notice that they filed for an ex parte hearing in regards to funding.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and you're aware that the court will address that at the conclusion.
Absolutely, Judge. And just to make the parties aware of the talk those in chambers, we are looking for an expert on this issue. And
sure,
and there's plenty of channels we have to go through depending on what those come back as for an expert also. So we made the council aware of that also.
All right, thank you, Mr. Steele. Anything else we need to address today before we adjourn before the ex parte hearing?
Nothing
There you
more
go.
to come.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, pursuant to the rules, what we're about ready to have an ex parte hearing in regards to one matter. I'm going to be in recess for about 5 minutes to give time for the courtroom to be cleared. Obviously, defense counsel and the defendant will be able to remain for that part of the hearing.
Yes, sure. Thank you, Your Honor. We'd like to.
What's that?
Yes, Your Honor. We wanted to talk to him for just a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take care.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, and we don't get to see that part. So, but I have one more little specialty thing for y'all. One more specialty thing before we zip zap out of here. Y'all want to watch this? Lori Daybell, extradition out of Maricopa County, into sheriff office, out of sheriff office custody. She's going to prison. Y'all want to watch? Look at that smile. Wave at the camera, Lori. Say goodbye. Walk of shame, Lori. Clink, 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 clink. Look at that smile. Ooh, that was an eerie sound of a door. Look at that smile. What do you mean?
You want to stand by for now? Yeah.
And they go as far as to follow her down, out. Look at this. I mean, they went out of wildness control videoing Lori Daybell's exit. Yes, candy, lipstick, something. I don't know how she's getting all that makeup. So, I mean, she got a parade, I guess. You want to link? All right, let me drop a link for you really quick. We have one more thing we're going to cover. Donna Adelson had a short hearing today, and I want to go over that also. So that will be next. It's a very short hearing. I don't think it lasts but like 10 minutes or so. So we'll do that. Hop up, Denise. Well, hello.
Hello. Okay,
How are you?
So, I'm good. So, of course, she's smiling because she's leaving Arizona and it's the last place she's ever wanted to be. She hates Arizona. She will no longer have access to any type of makeup, no type of hair color. That's why she looks so amazing right now.
She really does.
I'm curious to know if they're driving her back like they did to get her down there, or if they're flying her back.
Well, I would like to know that too, but we didn't get that answer because they just show her driving. Hang on. You know what? Wait. Nope, hang on. I brought this back up. I'm gonna put this back up, and they show this parking lot, and then it carries on to another view of them actually walking her out. So, but they don't show. They just show them putting her in a car.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, what kind of car is that? Is that an Idaho car? Oh,
was
they're
it?
driving her. Ann said it's an Idaho license plate. Back it up.
Is that an Idaho license plate?
That's what Ann said.
Is it?
It's red. Yep, that's an Idaho tag.
All right. So there you go.
Lord help whoever has to ride in that car with her.
Could you imagine, right? Being in a car?
They drove her down.
Well, you
so
know,
it
Jesus
doesn't
says that you are evil and black.
Oh, that's Colby.
Where?
the video. Look at the top.
Oh, that's because I was fixing to drop this. I don't know if y'all want to watch it. It's a little bit personal. Colby did a goodbye to his mom.
I saw it last night.
Yeah, I watched it last night too. I wanted to drop that in chat for anybody that wanted to watch that on their own time. It's very heart-wrenching. I got
just
the
on
complete
20
chills.
minutes.
Yeah, I think it was only 20 minutes. Y'all want to watch it? I'll play it.
Well, you were going to do Adelson, weren't you?
Yeah, we can finish up with him and then we'll jump into Adelson. Adelson's only like 5 or 10 minutes. And I'm just doing just this hearing for today. Her trial doesn't start, I think, until they're in jury selection, but I think it'll be probably Wednesday before it starts. And I'm going to have to figure that one out because we're still on this Georgia versus
stick with Wolfenbarger.
Yeah. It's kind of what I was thinking. I really wanted to cover Donna Adelson, but it's going to be so many out there covering it that I don't really know it's going to be beneficial to me. I'm thinking staying with the whatever smaller trials are going on right now to get the views from those. I'm not a very big channel, so I'm kind of thinking, oh, I got a kitty. We got a kitty. Oh.
That's not any kid. That's a big.
He is 12 pounds.
Oh my gosh. Well, I got Meat laying right here. I know y'all can't probably see him, but there he is. There's Mama's boy. He's laying here. He's been really good. Had to put Lola in her kennel for a little while. She was a little out of control.
The little one in the bottom corner down there, that's Meat.
Yeah. Yeah, my black and white one's Meat. Lola's in her kennel. That girl, I don't know. So yeah, so
the second one. She's asking about his name.
Meat. Yeah, it was Meathead, but we just shortened it to Meat as in carne.
Carne, yeah, big time. That's our girl. Fight your calf and then flambe it.
Oh my God.
No, I beg to differ. Meat will lick you to death before he bites anybody.
Yep.
So,
well, he hasn't me. God's
okay, I'm going to hit this. You know what? I don't want to play Colby's thing. You know why? Because that's his personal trauma and that's on his channel. I dropped the link. So if anybody wants to watch that, please take time. Go watch Colby. I have respect for him as this was his mother. And I'll leave it at that. Goodbye, Lori.
Is his mother.
What? Yeah. So I'm gonna pop over here and we're gonna watch this really quick and then we're gonna go for a while because I think I might come back and just do something crazy body cam stuff later on tonight because I'm so bored.
Okay.
So
all right, well, I'm gonna drop and I will see y'all tomorrow sometime. My best friend is coming in tomorrow, so I'm gonna be hit or miss for the rest of the week.
All right. Do what you can, love. Appreciate you being here. Thank you. Mwah.
Yep. Love you. Mwah.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Georgia Kappelman and Sarah Catherine Dugan for the state.
Joshua Zoman and Jackie Fulford for Mrs. Adelson.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Willow on behalf of the witness, Wendy Adelson, and my colleague Matthew Luca is with me as well.
Good afternoon. I have reviewed your motion, Mr. Loro, concerning the defense's subpoena as far as placing a statement on the record. I don't know if any of the parties have a position concerning you placing a statement on the record, but similar to the other trials in this matter, I do not have an issue if you do so prior to the testimony of your client. As to the placing the statement on the record, does the state have a position?
No objection, Your Honor.
Does the defense have a position?
No position, Your Honor.
Concerning placing a statement on the record, Mr. Loro, you will be permitted to do so, or another member of your firm, before your client testifies. As to the motion to quash the defense subpoena, does the state have a position?
No, Your Honor, no position.
Does the defense have a position?
Yes, Judge.
Go ahead.
May I stay here?
You may.
Judge, the issue here and the concern that we have on behalf of Mrs. Adelson is there have been 2 prior rulings in the homicide of Mr. Markell. One came from Judge Hankinson, and then another one came from Judge Wheeler. What Judge Hankinson ruled is that the immunity conferred by the state subpoena extended to cross-examination, and we believe that's an accurate statement of the law. However, Judge Wheeler limited cross-examination to only what the state brings forth on direct. This is a premature at this point, Judge. We have her under subpoena, and we may want to elicit testimony from her.
Well, before we get there on that point, when she's called as a state witness and she is cross-examined, she can be cross-examined on all matters raised by the direct and on matters of bias or impeachment or motive to lie. All matters that she can be cross-examined on pursuant to the rules of evidence extend under that state subpoena.
I understand that, Judge, but our issue is, suppose that she's one of the first witnesses to testify, and suppose after she testifies, other issues come up that we know, if we called her, she could rebut what has been said. It's not necessarily would be something that she would need to invoke her rights. It could be a very simple issue, and we would need her testimony. So until we go through the trial to see what happens, it's impossible for us to say, yes, just cross-examining her on bias and credibility and whatever the state has asked about sounds good in the state's case until we hear further testimony and some issue arises.
I'll allow Mr. Lawyer to make his argument, but the crux of his motion is you cannot offer this witness any protection as it relates to you calling her in your case in chief. What is your response to the written argument on that matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, Mr. Lawyer. I'm going to allow Ms. Fulford.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were asking me. I'm sorry, sir.
You can make your argument in just a moment.
So the issue as to immunity, we cannot confer immunity to her, Judge. We agree with that. We can't. But there may be other issues where she could testify to something that she's not taking a chance, if you will, that she's going to say something that could be used against her in the future. There could be other matters that are raised in the trial that we simply want to get testimony from her as. She is the daughter of our client.
From the perspective of your client, I certainly understand the argument you're making. Mr. Lawyer, you may argue.
Yes, Your Honor. This issue was addressed by Judge Wheeler in the second McBanawa trial. It was also decided upon by the first DCA in July 2025, when the DCA ruled that the procedure used by Judge Wheeler was entirely correct, and the subpoena in that case was quashed. It was the same issue that the defense raised, where they wanted to cross-examine my client pursuant to a defense subpoena, which conferred no immunity at all on Ms. Adelson. I indicated to the court then, as I will now, that Ms. Adelson will assert her Fifth Amendment rights with respect to any relevant question asked by the defense. So the only result of the defense procedure would be to have the client's daughter take the stand and invoke the Fifth Amendment in front of the jury. And that the court decided by Judge Wheeler that that would be inappropriate. And we would ask the court now to follow the same procedure as Judge Wheeler and follow the same procedure that was upheld by the first DCA just 1 month ago.
Does the defense have any remaining argument on this matter?
Your Honor, respectfully, the issue that was ruled on or concerning the subpoena, quashing the subpoena, Ms. McBanawa did not make that argument below. She did not join the state's motion. So the first DCA did not rule that Judge Wheeler followed the proper procedure. My understanding is that the first DCA held that she had not preserved the argument.
And if I could add one thing further.
We don't have tag team motions. Who's going to finish the argument?
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Hi, Donna. You look scared. Who is she looking at in the audience? I need to know.
Your Honor, factually, we're in a vastly different circumstance. Our client certainly has information, knows information about her daughter that Ms. McBanno would not have ever been able to know. And so it's our position that it's premature. The Fifth Amendment question, the courts have ruled, should be done on a question-by-question basis.
So your expectation is for me to ask the question, she will make some sort of signal, I'm invoking the juries to be removed, and then we do this for the entire defense direct?
No, Your Honor. What I would suggest is that if we get into this posture, and absolutely cross-examination may be sufficient, but if we get into the posture of needing additional, I would suggest that potentially proffering the questions, and then she and her counsel can advise the court if she intends to invoke her privilege at that time.
Mr. Laura, last word, and then I will rule.
Yes, Your Honor. The statement by counsel is patently incorrect and false. This issue was raised by Ms. Carras in the McMonaghan trial. She preserved the issue. She made the same arguments that these defense lawyers are making now. It was wholly rejected by Judge Wheeler and wholly rejected by the first DCA. And we respectfully request that Your Honor follow that ruling here. There is simply no question that the defense could ask that is relevant to this matter that Ms. Adelson, my client, would answer. She's invoking her Fifth Amendment.
All right, having reviewed the applicable authority on this issue and also reviewed the prior transcripts on this matter that were also ruled on by Judge Wheeler concerning this same subject, I am going to adopt a similar ruling. The defense cannot give the witness immunity as it relates to any matters in which she would testify under and could properly invoke the Fifth Amendment privilege. No witness can be called to the stand simply to invoke the Fifth Amendment, as there would be no basis for this witness to take the stand and give testimony on a relevant matter that also could not affect her ability to also endanger her own Fifth Amendment right. I am going to grant the relief that is requested. If we need to revisit this issue for any purpose where the defense believes there is a line of questioning that will not go to the Fifth Amendment privilege of the witness, we will at the appropriate time, but I do believe it is the proper ruling at this point to quash the subpoena. Mr. Laura, I believe that concludes your motion for today. Again, when it's time for your client to testify, you may place your statement on the record.
Thank you, Your Honor. Good day, sir.
To you as well. That concludes the public portion of the hearings for this afternoon. We will take a brief break and then resume with the in-camera matters. The courtroom is to be cleared by all non-parties at this.
Okay. Well, with that, was the whole hearing. And just so we're aware, this is what came of it. Circuit Judge Stephen Everett agreed to quash the subpoena, meaning Wendy will not be compelled to testify for the defense. This was based on a motion from Wendy's attorney citing Fifth Amendment rights as a basis, as the defense subpoena offered no immunity protections. So I guess we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to stick to other trials. So, while I would like to watch the Donna Adelson trial, I do feel like it may be beneficial for me and my channel to stick with any other smaller trials that is going on right now, because this will be so widely covered. YouTube is big enough for us all out there, so I'm sure RA will be streaming it. I'm almost definite RA will be streaming it. And that is always a wonderful place to watch. I always have loved him and enjoyed watching him. So with that, thank you all for spending your time with me. I appreciate everybody. And Lois, again, thank you for the gifted membership. That is so appreciative. I can't even talk. I'm tired. I've had a long day. I'm appreciative that you did that. Thank you very much, Lois. And everybody take a time, step outside, touch some grass, watch clouds roll by. It's starting to rain here. So with that, please like the stream on your way out if you enjoyed your day. You'll have a great rest of your night. And with that, peace. Rubber out. Y'all have a great rest of your night.
Life's a ride on a rickety old track.